Boonville and Greenwood fell in their quest for state championships last weekend. Welcome to the River Valley Sports Report. I'm your host, Leland Barclay. This show is presented by the Northwest Arkansas Democrat-Gazette and sponsored by Ashley Air. The Dorado Wildcats were dominant in a 27-17 win over Greenwood on Saturday afternoon in the Class 6A championship game at Little Rock's War Memorial Stadium. Dorado took a 7-0 lead on the first of four rushing scores by Shadarius Plummer before L.J. Robbins caught a 47-yard touchdown pass from Hunter Houston that tied the game for Greenwood. Ben Moy booted a 33-yard field goal on Greenwood's next possession for a 10-7 lead after a quarter. Plummer scored on a 1-yard run in the second quarter and a 2-yard run in the third quarter as El Dorado opened up a 20-10 lead. Slade Dean scored on a 2-yard run for Greenwood that had the Bulldogs within 20-17 with 9:25 left in the third quarter. Plummer capped El Dorado's win with a 35-yard touchdown run on fourth down with 2:36 left. Greenwood put up a valiant effort with Houston and Robbins both knocked out of the game with injuries. The Bulldogs were also without its top three running backs going into the game. Greenwood head coach Chris Young had this to say after Saturday's game.
They were prepared, they executed their plan, and that's why they won today.
I see Hunter and LJ coming off with some injuries. First of all, I just want to ask if they're okay.
Yeah.
And second of all, just how that impacted them too.
Yeah, I mean, obviously those are two huge losses, but we're so fortunate in Greenwood. We got a bunch of kids ready to play, and I thought Slade Dean came in and competed his tail off and fought. Carnes, ninth grader, wide receiver, made some big catches, and those are excuses. We're not going to do that. We got to have the next guy ready to play, and so this was coaching tonight. This was my fault. We weren't prepared for their pressure, and we didn't make necessary adjustments, and didn't get done.
Still a season, I feel like, to keep your heads held high for. And then another trip to Little Rock, and you guys had a really impressive kind of turnaround in the second half of the season. Just how would you sum up the season?
Yeah, it's disappointing. We expected to win championships around here, and we were good enough to win a championship, and we didn't get it done. But I'll tell you what, those seniors and those other kids, they're champions. And it's a special group. I think that's what makes it so hard is that I know that was the last time I'm going to get to coach this group, and I'm going to miss those guys. They had an impact on our program, our community, and we're going to miss them.
I saw you talking.
The Boomville Bearcats went on the road on Friday night and lost at Harding Academy for the second straight season in the playoffs, dropping a 56-27 decision in the Class 3A semifinals. Harding Academy scored on all 6 of its first half possessions. Boonville still managed to rack up 360 yards on the ground, but it wasn't enough for the Bearcats, who finished a spectacular season 13-2. Boonville head coach Doc Crowley spoke to us after Friday's game.
Yeah, man, we knew that coming in. They're a great football team, so we knew we couldn't make many mistakes, and we had to capitalize on what when we had the ball, and we didn't do that. So, hats off to them. They're a great football team.
But still, wow, what a performance all season by your guys.
Yeah, I mean, they're the definition of a Bearcat football team, and 13 wins is nothing to be disappointed in. Getting to the semifinals is something they can hang their hats on and leave their mark on Boomville Bearcat football.
Bryant won the Class 7A title on Saturday night, claiming its 4th straight in the state's largest classification with a 42-38 win over Fayetteville. Pulaski Academy won the Class 5A championship on Friday with a 51-19 win over Whitehall. Strong Huddig won the first official 8-man championship with a 66-60 double overtime win over Mountain Pine on Thursday night. Also last week, we lost a pair of basketball coaching icons as Merrill Mankin and Lewis Horton passed away. Mankin coached at Southside, Van Buren, and most recently was an assistant at Northside under Ricky Smith. He was an avid fisherman. Coach Horton coached at UAFS and guided the Lady Lions to a national championship. Both will be sorely missed. That's going to take us to halftime of the River Valley Report. We'll be right back after these words from our sponsor, Ashley Air. with Gimme 5 and a look at this week's championship games in Class 4A, 3A, and 2A.
The Martins came over, we were having spaghetti when we suddenly noticed that we started getting sweaty as the temperature approached 90 degrees. My buddy said, man, you gotta call AshleyAir.com. When your air conditioner breaks, they're the one you want. AshleyAir.com. They're fast and they're good and they got it going on. The technician showed up the very same day. Got it fixed right and fast, he was on his way. When your air conditioner breaks, you know who to call. There's only one choice, AshleyAir.com.
Here are the top 5 performances from last week. Number 1. They don't much care for runner-up trophies in Greenwood and probably won't even display this one, but the Bulldogs battled through injuries a lot of the season. It's almost amazing that they were within 20-17 early in the fourth quarter against El Dorado on Saturday. Greenwood defensive back Braden Skaggs tied a championship game record with 3 interceptions. Number 2, Boomville was within 1 game of playing for a championship as well before the Bearcats fell at Harding Academy on Friday. Quarterback Randon Ray passed his dad Alan Gator Ray as the all-time leading rusher in school history. Number 3, the Northside Lady Bears won the prestigious Hays City Shootout in Kansas over the weekend. Number 4, the Boonville Lady Bearcats won their own tournament with a 54-42 win over DeQueen on Saturday. Number 5, the Lavaca Golden Arrows won their own tournament with double-digit wins over Hackett, Pea Ridge, and Providence Academy in the championship game. Friday, Fordyce and McCrory will play for the Class 2A state championship. Saturday at noon, Harding Academy will play Prescott in the 3A championship game. Saturday night, Shiloh Christian meets Pulaski Robinson for the Class 4A title. Also this week is the Taco Bell Tournament of Champions at the new Southside Gymnasium, known affectionately as the Barn Down South. It's December and that means it's almost time for Christmas. I have 2 great ideas for Christmas gifts for your favorite sports-minded person. First, there's a subscription to the Northwest Arkansas Democrat-Gazette, which comes with an iPad. Second, there is the Prep Rally Collector's Book that is chock full of photographs and stories. Take a look at some of the photos by the award-winning Arkansas Democrat-Gazette photographers. They can be seen and purchased on our website at nwa.com/photo, so be sure to check those out online or in the digital edition of the Northwest Arkansas Democrat-Gazette. If you are not a subscriber to the Northwest Arkansas Democrat-Gazette, you missed last week's River Valley Report, you missed the most comprehensive stats in the state, previews on the state championship games and features, and a complete wrap-up on those title games. You can join our team by subscribing online at nwaonline.com and click the subscribe button, or by calling our customer service line at 479-684-5509. That's going to wrap up this week's River Valley Sports Report, sponsored by Ashley Air. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel for more updates like this, and God bless you.